2 things to look for when buying a shed. You probably want the best shed that will keep your whatever you're putting in your shed dry and safe for many, many years. And here's 2 things to make sure you accomplish that.
Number 1 is roofing underlayment. What is roofing underlayment?
It's kind of like underwear.
Okay. Okay.
You don't want a shed without it. Just like, it's necessary. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of you guys probably know, but if you don't know, it's a synthetic or tar paper that is in between your roof deck and your roofing, whether that's shingles or metal. A lot of sheds don't have this from the manufacturer, and it's a really important part of the roofing. Most houses, all houses, have it. It's a code. You have to put it on a house. With sheds being a smaller building, a lot of them don't have permits. So shed manufacturers will try to get away with a little bit of savings and not put it on your shed. It's really important though, because the longevity of the shed, your fasteners, all those things, they're gonna hold better because it's gonna keep your roof deck dry.
Basically, it's just an extra layer of protection
Yep.
against moisture on your roof.
Moisture, winter and rain, all those things. And if you look at this video, you can see where you pulled up this screw. This is a different manufacturer, and you pull up this screw and there's no underlayment. It's just rotten.
Yeah, there was a little hole around that screw.
Yeah.
I just pulled it.
You just pulled it out. It wasn't even holding anything.
And then also behind that, like where it wasn't leaking, it was all gray because that metal sweats, and so there's moisture constantly trapped in there. So
Always ask, does this shed have roofing underlayment? And here is what a proper install of roofing underlayment looks like. With a bottom drip edge, you have your roofing underlayment that keeps your roof deck dry, and that is number 1.
Number 2 is the siding, or maybe not so much siding, but the actual caulking it out.
Say installment.
Yes, how the siding is installed. Do they seal up all the little overdriven nails and all the gaps and seams? A lot of these will be 4x8 sheets of plywood. Caulked every 4 feet, so that needs to be caulked, and then
Trim.
the biggest trim. But the biggest one is the overdriven nails, though.
Yeah.
If you have overdriven nails, the water gets in there, and it's a simple fix, just the same as the underlayment. Now I'm going back to that, but it's not expensive. Both of these are like simple, inexpensive things.
But it's just super important to have all your seams sealed up. Otherwise, moisture's going to get back in, and also the overdriven nails. It's just going to sit on that little ledge and cause rot and all kinds of problems down the road. Your siding's not going to last very long. So, 2 things to look for.
Yep, and your siding should look like
This.
you should, like, if it's properly caulked building, you should have to struggle to see the nails.
Find the nails.
To find the nails.
Another thing, too, that caulking does, seals up, but it also makes your building look, if it's done right. So.
Yeah, and then, the other thing, too, with the overdriven nails is the warranty. Like, from the actual siding manufacturer. If there's overdriven nails,
it's not good.
And they're not caulked properly. Like, it's literally like, they know it's going to fail. It's, why wouldn't it? Like, you got to open wood there and for water to get into.
So those are the 2 really easy things to look for. The underlayment's not super easy, but it's worth asking. Make sure the siding, you can go look for that. Those are fun to look for.